What up, what up? It's Will here with the Slowpitch Bat Bros, and today we got our first Louisville Slugger U-trip bat that we're swinging. This is the Cuz Power Load from 2020. Let's check it out. Alrighty, so here's a closer look at the Jeff Hall signature Louisville Slugger Cuz. This is gonna be a 12-inch barrel, a composite handle, 1/2 ounce end load. Pretty similar setup to like the KP, the Mike and Freak 23, right? So let's check this thing out. Really thin grip, which I like. And then they got these pyramid knobs. You can take these off and put them back on pretty dang easily. I actually kind of like how it feels though, so let's check it out. This is a 27.5, again, 1/2 ounce end load. Let's see how this thing flies, man. Let's check it out. Alrighty, so we're out here, $300 round, no wind at all. It's about 75 degrees. Pretty nice warm day here in Portland, Oregon. We're gonna hit some 52 300s to start out. Then we got a few classic M's we're gonna hit. See how this thing does. It's very, very pingy. I don't even know how to describe the sound. That's an ASA ball, and it has a loud sound. Woo. Yep. Damn. All right. Okay, let's hit some U-trip balls. Woo! Oh man, that's a far shot.
All right,
dude. I like this so far, man. This is sick. Ooh. This thing's gas, dude. All right, so I really like this pyramid grip. I hang a whole pinky off, and I basically just grab the bat with these two fingers here, and this is perfect for that. I taper my handles with athletic tape typically, but I mean, this is ideal. I really like this. Woo. A good one. Oh, that's a good one. Oh. On top of the house. There might be someone in there and we might get kicked off, so. There it is. Woo. That was killed. Dude, it honestly feels like the KP kind of.
Sweet spot seemed a little bigger than the KP.
It does. I was just gonna say that. Good point. It feels bigger than a 12-inch barrel.
Yeah, I mean, I was noticing some balls you weren't catching that were still spinning out of here.
Into the wind.
Into the wind.
Oh, God. It's good. Cool. Alrighty, so the Louisville Slugger Cuz U-trip bat. Guys, this was a pretty interesting bat. Honestly, like the swing weight and how it hit, it really felt a lot like the KP. And I know I'm not just saying that because it was the same specs, but even though it was a 1/2 ounce end load, it had that same vibe where you could just, it wasn't heavy, but you could tell a lot of the weight was towards the end of the bat. Even though this was a 27.5, like the pure we swung was a 26.5, straight up felt heavier than this. But again, not heavy, but definitely very end loaded, to where like the best kind of swing that's going to work well with this bat is the swing that's like really strong to like right here, and then you just kind of let the bat do its thing. We felt like our best hits with this bat was when you really let just the barrel just flick through the zone after that initial oomph. A tiny bit of flex in the handle, but not much. Really similar to like to that Mikan and Worth composite handle. Pretty stiff, felt really good. The response off the barrel, I guess you heard how loud it was. Really hollow sounding, loud, kind of almost pingy barrel, like those Freak Primos when you first open them up. But I wouldn't say this is like as hot as the Nautilus or even the KP, but it swung really good, and the sweet spot seemed pretty big. Like, it didn't really feel like a 12-inch to me, honestly. Definitely it kind of swung more like a 13-inch as far as like the sweet spot goes. Wasn't hitting the ball quite as hard, I don't think, as again like the Nautilus or the KP, but I just loved how it swung. Again, if you're the type of guy that's like, you know, you're not really worried about a 300-foot fence, you're putting it like well over that anyways. I really love the consistency out of that bat, out of this bat, how well the sweet spot performed all the way across, and it hit the ball just hard enough to put it out of the yard, and the swing weight was just great, to where like honestly it was pretty low effort throughout the swing to have this thing go at peak performance. Yeah, so honestly pretty impressed by the Cuz today. Didn't have a ton of expectations going in. I'm going to try to game this for a little bit, see how it goes, and let you guys know any other thoughts I have, and we'll make sure to do some exit velo testing down the road here with some more U-trip bats to see how this measures up. But solid bat, awesome weighting. The pyramid grip was really good, really skinny handle, loud sound, good sweet spot. Overall, really solid bat from Louisville. Definitely want to check out more of their stuff. All right, so before I get too carried away with being so confident about this being a 12-inch barrel, we have a couple of their ASA bats too, and if you guys see here, these are lined up perfectly. And these are all, I mean, at least where the barrel starts and where the barrel ends, they're the exact same, right? And it doesn't look like the taper into the handle is much different between the three. But apparently, according to Slugger's website, these are all different barrel sizes. We got a couple ASA bats here that we're going to review in a future video for you guys. But this top TPZ is apparently a 12.5-inch barrel. The black TPS is apparently a 13-inch barrel. And then the Cuz U-trip bat is apparently a 12.5. So, moral of the story, all three of these are anywhere from a 12 to 13-inch barrel, and they're all the same. I just don't know which is which. So, I said it didn't really feel like a 12-inch. It felt a little bit bigger than that, and that very well may be the case. I'm just going to go ahead and even it out. These are all 12.5-inch barrels. Pretty weird, but there you have it. And then lastly on the break in here, guys, honestly, like 5 swings in, this thing felt pretty broken in. We got to about 50, 60 swings, didn't hear any pitch change in that kind of high-pitched bonk, really hollow-sounding barrel there. So I'm assuming, like, they just try to make this thing hot right out of the wrapper. Really didn't notice much change from the first hit. Seemed pretty ready to go right away. All right, guys, there's the Jeff Hall signature Cuz. Guys, this is going to be that same composite that's in like the Z5 and the new Salute and the old Z1000s. So, I mean, this is going to be a pretty typical setup for a Louisville bat. And guys, I loved it, honestly. I hit the hell out of the ball with this thing. Really impressed. I definitely want to swing more of these, especially that one-piece Genesis. If any of you guys out there have one, you want to send it my way to demo, I'm very down. I'll trade you. I'll send you something else. But these Louisville bats impressing me, man. Hitting tanks. I actually saw a lot of these last weekend in our first tournament up here in Oregon. A lot of Z1000s out there, and just that pingy, loud, hollow sound. Cool to hear. Again, guys, not very flexy at all, but if they could get an alloy handle on these things, that'd be impressive, man. We'd be getting in Nautilus territory probably. Durability, I didn't really check too much here. Let's look together. Looks good. I mean, it's pretty warm. Again, I'm gonna game this thing for a little bit. I'll keep you guys updated, but really impressed right off the bat. 27.5, did not swing that heavy. Pretty dang end loaded, but not necessarily like heavy. So really solid bat from Louisville, guys. Thanks for watching this video. Drop a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel. We'll be out here, guys, like once a week. All right, we're coming at you with more content. Appreciate you guys hanging out. We'll see you next time.